On a sunny afternoon in Glendale, California, comedian and actor Marc Maron was driving to lunch, reflecting on a word that has followed him for months: burnout. He had used it recently on his podcast, WTF with Marc Maron, when he announced that after 16 years, he and his founding producer Brendan McDonald would be ending the groundbreaking show. Fans and fellow entertainers echoed the sentiment, with Howard Stern even saying, "I was burned out in 1996. Now Maron found himself reconsidering the word. Was it weakness, honesty, or just the natural course of life? "The fact is, we've been doing this a long time," Maron said, surrounded by the remnants of daily life in his tan Toyota Avalon. Empty seltzer cans, coffee cups, Zuen packets. And now we kind of want to live our lives. That may be burnout, or it may just be the natural course of things. For over 1,600 episodes, WTF became more than just a podcast. It was a space for raw, personal conversations with some of the world's biggest names: Robin Williams, Louis C.K., Lorne Michaels, and even Barack Obama, who made history in 2015 as the first sitting president to appear on a podcast. But some of the most unforgettable moments weren't just from his guests. They came from Maron himself. Through introspective audio diaries at the start of each episode, Maron unpacked his life long before it became material for stand-up. He talked openly about sobriety, anxiety, home repairs, cat ownership, and the sudden loss of his partner, director Lynn Shelton. These candid moments created a connection that fans returned to episode after episode. For the podcast's final episode, Maron reunited with Barack Obama, but this time in a departure from his usual setup in his garage studio. They spoke in Obama's office in Washington, D.C. For Maron, it was the perfect bookend to his career. A conversation with the Hope Guy, at a time when many Americans are living on edge and fearing the future. "I went to the Hope Guy," Maron said, reflecting on the significance of the episode. "It's hard to find a way through in terms of hope." In conversations with reporters, Maron described the podcast as the crown jewel of his legacy. He shared his thoughts on the future of podcasting, how he views the next generation of creators, and even revealed plans to direct his first feature film. Looking back, he recalled the first time Obama visited his garage studio as a personal turning point. "For a sitting president to come to my little garage, it was a big deal," Maron said. "And I think it was a game-changing episode for podcasting in general, in terms of the attention it brought the medium." Now, as he closes this chapter, Maron leaves behind a legacy of authenticity, vulnerability, and a show that changed podcasting forever.